Hello guys, this is Boy Kojo Little, and today I want us to talk a little bit about how to fall into character. Sometimes you get a lot of roles you have to play, characters you have to play, and you're wondering, how do I fall into character? How do I maintain being in character? I think there are some basic steps you can take to prepare yourself to fall into character and maintain yourself in character for a very long time. Some people want to just act and say, okay, fine, here I'm angry, switch angry. Here I'm sad, switch sad. No, when you do that, you can't fall into character. You can't even fall into character. You do it for some time and you switch off, and you need to fall back again and you switch off, and that causes a lot of things, a lot of distractions for an actor. So the best way to fall into character is understanding your character, understanding the role you're playing very well. The best way to maintain being in character is by understanding the role you're playing very, very well, in and out. Okay, so what I mean is, first, there are certain questions that you ask yourself about your character that maybe wouldn't show in a film, or even the audience wouldn't see, but there are questions you need to really, really know to understand your character, to know who your character is or where he's coming from. Because a character is like it's just like you, a human being. He has a life, he has a beginning, he has a story, he has a history, he has damages, he has things. Human beings are always not perfect. Your character can never be perfect. So there are things you get to understand. Understanding your character, understanding the role you're playing, keeps you in character for a very long time when you're acting. Okay, so for example, things that you need to check when you're falling into character is, first, you ask certain questions. Some of the questions you need to ask is, where is your character coming from? What's the backstory of the character? Who is the character? Is the character educated? Is he not educated? What's his life history? Has he been to jail before? Is he a hard person? Is he a soft person? Is he an emotional person? Is he someone who doesn't really care much about people? Does he care too much about people? Does he care about what he says? Does he care about how he affects people? All these things are things that you ask yourself about your character that maybe might not even show when the audience are watching. But it's very vital for you, the actor, to know these things so that you can actually work with them, so that you can actually act. And sometimes even when they give you some line, maybe the director can sometimes even come and meet you and tell you, yo, you should say this. You know your character. If you understand your role very well, understood your character very well, you will know that, oh, maybe this line that the director is saying I should say goes with my character speech, or maybe this falls off my character speech. As soon as you're able to differentiate between things that are good for that particular character and things that are not good for the character, that means you've really understood the character. From there, it's magic. From there, all I can tell you is you read more of the script. You read your script back to back. You read the story back to back. Keep reading the story. Because sometimes, anytime you keep reading the story again, you get to understand more about the character. You understand? So sometimes too, if you're privileged enough, you can speak to the director, the producer, or whoever wrote the story. They can coach you to your understanding of who the character is, because it's very important, and that's what maintains you in acting. That's what maintains you in playing a role. That's what maintains you in being in your character.